History. When you hear the word history, you probably think of school lesson or textbooks. But history is much more than that. It is the story of how people live in the past and how those stories continue to shape the way we live today.
In today's video, we are exploring two museums in Jakarta, Museum Mandiri and Museum Taman Prasasti. Although they have very different collections, both museums show how a space can connect the past with the present, and how history itself can be transformed into a tourist attraction.
Before we begin our museum tour, let's first understand the concept of liminal space. A liminal space is a transitional space, a space that exists in between. It is the threshold between one state and another. It can be the space between the past and the present, the old and the modern, or even life and death.
In the context of museums, visitors temporarily leave their everyday modern lives and enter a space filled with traces of the past. As they walk through the exhibitions, they engage with history, memories, and stories before returning to the present with a new perspective. In other words, a museum is more than just a place to display historical objects. It is a liminal space, a place where the past and the present meet, allowing visitors to reflect on history and its meaning in today's world. Our first stop is Museum Mandiri. From the outside, the building looks like an old Dutch colonial building. Because of that, we thought the inside would look like old and simple too. But once we stepped inside, we were surprised. Behind the old exterior, the museum has a grand and beautiful interior. They have unique patterned floor, strong marble counters, and colorful stained glass windows immediately caught our attention. Many parts of the building have been kept just as they were in the past. You can still see the old customer service area, money counting machines, wooden benches, large desks, tall doors, and even the huge vault. Walking through the museum really feels like stepping back in time. This building was originally the headquarters of the Netherlands Handel Maatschappij, or NHM, a Dutch trading company. It was built in 1929, during the Dutch colonial period. Today, it has become a museum that tells the story of the history of banking in Indonesia. What makes Museum Mandiri interesting is that it is more than just a place to see old banking equipment. It gives visitors a chance to learn about history by seeing the original building and objects that have been preserved.
If Museum Mandiri shows how the story of banking, Museum Taman Prasasti offers a very different experience. At first, we thought the museum would feel spooky because it used to be a cemetery. But when we arrived, our first impression was completely different. The atmosphere was calm and peaceful. Trees surrounded the area. The sounds of birds and insects made it feel quiet and relaxing. It was a big contrast to the busy street of Jakarta. This place was once a public cemetery for foreigners who live in Batavia. But today, it has been transformed into a history museum that preserves hundreds of gravestones. As visitors walk through the museum, they are not simply looking at old graves. They enter a space where life and death, the past and the present, and the museum's old and new function all come together. We want visitors to experience a flashback and get a closer look at what the city of Batavia was like in the past. Usually, cemeteries are linked with sadness or a place to mourn. But here, that meaning has changed. People come to learn about history, admire the European-style architecture, photograph the statues, and even create content for social media. During our observation, we met a family who brought their young child to learn about history. What surprised us was that the child wasn't afraid at all. Instead, they happily ran around and enjoyed exploring the museum. We also met several students who were doing a photograph segment. They chose this museum because they were interested in Gothic architecture and unique European atmosphere. Interestingly, not everyone visits a museum because they are interested in history. I found out about this museum from social media, and before that, I didn't even know this museum exists. Usually, museums have painting or exhibition, but this one have gravestone. So I got curious. I just wanted to see what it was like. These interviews show that social media has become one of the reasons people decide to visit museums. A short video or post can attract people to come and experience the place for themselves. In other words, museums are no longer visited only by history enthusiasts. One of the museum's goals is to change the public's perception that former cemeteries are always scary places. Instead, Museum Taman Prasasti wants to be known as a safe, educational, and welcoming historical destination, even at night.
In the end, we realized that museums are more than just places that preserve old objects or stories from the past. They are spaces where history continues to live through the experiences of the people who visit them. Whether people come to learn, take photos, join an event, they are giving new meaning to these places. As Adrian Franklin explains, tourism is not just about looking at places or objects, it is about creating meaningful experiences.
And perhaps that's why museums continue to matter today. They remind us that the past is not as far away as we think. Every visit creates a new connection between history, people, and the present.